Hey guys, we're going to get into episodes 23 and 24 of season 4 of the Next Generation in this video. I hope that you guys enjoy my reaction to both episodes. So we're not going to waste any time and we're going to hop straight into it. I hope you guys enjoy.
Began an analysis today of the respiratory problems being experienced on the beta moon of Pellier-Zell. Finally got an actual letter from Wesley. Taught the class in exobiology. And there's someone new in my life.
What? Oh my gosh. We just hopped right on in.
Ambassador Odan. I was just on my way to speak to you.
Hello, Data.
Oh, he's handsome.
I've set aside this time to analyze the incidence of the lung disease on the moon's inhabitants.
You sure you're not about to analyze something else?
What better occasion to integrate my results into your study?
Unfortunately, I'm not feeling very well. I myself must return to my quarters.
I'd better bring you a hypo spray to take care of it.
I would be most grateful.
Y'all aren't slick.
I'll set you up at the medical monitor, Data. It'll take you a while to input the figures, won't it? Data, there are times when every second does count.
I know that's right, girl. Now, hold on. Check his stomach.
When I first met the formidable Dr. Beverly, 10 days ago?
It's only been 10 days. No judgment.
Who would have ever guessed instead of ice, there is fire?
I mean, look at that hair color, of course.
Stay here.
She can't. She has to get back to work.
I have to go.
Yes, she's got to get. Don't get me wrong. I want to see her happy. I really do. But she doesn't know everything about him.
Federation representative from Pellier-Zell has come on board.
I'll be right there, Captain.
Where have you been? With a patient, minor emergency.
Deanna, mind your business.
Thank you for coming. I knew your father. His efforts helped keep our people at peace for several generations.
Oh.
I hope Dr. Crusher was able to help you with your headache.
Thank you. Actually, she was.
Oh, very much so.
The people of Alpha Moon have found a way to tap directly into the magnetic field of your planet.
But the beta moon is now suffering some environmental damage as a result.
I can understand that.
We have received intelligence that both sides are arming for war. The people on my planet will begin to take sides, and the outcome can only be disastrous.
I was just about to say that, too.
I prefer to shuttle to the surface.
There are many radical factions involved in this dispute.
Well, I'm sure I'm not the first who has expressed discomfort at the idea of molecular transport.
Oh, trust me, you're not Dr. McCoy.
I continually feel fluctuations of emotion from him.
Because they're not all his emotions. All right now. Getting herself all gussied up.
I didn't know you even came in here.
Deanna.
Beverly, you're in love.
I knew she could tell.
Sometimes I wish you weren't so empathic. I don't think it's really a secret. It isn't?
Some folks can tell.
Must be the astringent.
Girl, it's not that astringent. It's what you've been doing behind closed doors.
It's just something I sense in Odan. It's just, how well do you really know him?
It's been 10 days.
I've only known him for a couple of weeks. Of course, that could be infatuation.
Yeah. Lots of lust.
Oh, all I know is I haven't felt this way for a long time.
And you're enjoying it.
I like it.
Yeah, but, we just don't want to see your heart get broken.
We shall be transporting you to the planet in a few minutes.
I am ready, Captain.
How will you proceed when you're there?
I never know until I'm into the situation, meet the people involved.
Isn't that just stressful, though?
Your staff has been quite helpful in briefing me on the problems down there, particularly Dr. Crusher.
Oh, yes, very much.
Your Dr. Beverly is
Sexy as all get out.
an extraordinary person.
Yes, I'm sure that's true. Well, shall we make our way to the shuttle bay?
Yeah, he caught on to that.
Do you have any idea how committed she is to remaining with Starfleet?
You're not taking our Beverly.
Commander Riker's asked to pilot you himself, Ambassador.
I am honored. I don't know when I'll be back.
I know.
Riker said, all right, let's keep it moving.
This flower is given to express love.
Yes, it is.
No.
We'll be entering the upper ionosphere in 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
An unidentified ship is emerging from the limb of the moon. It claims to be an escort vessel from the Beta Moon.
Were we made aware of this?
Request a security clearance code.
They do not answer, sir. They are loading their phaser banks.
Oh gosh. No.
Coming about. You better beam us directly on board.
No. If you transport me, it will kill me.
Because of that thing in your tummy.
Advise Dr. Crusher, we have a medical emergency.
Go, girl, go.
It's as though there's a parasite at work.
Yeah.
Down.
Here we go.
That is me.
Like a phoenix being reborn?
I am that parasite. That is what must survive.
I need more info.
The Trill are joined species. A host and a symbiont.
Oh.
The host body is dying. Tell them I need another host. They will send a replacement.
Odan's host body died of the injuries just over an hour ago. The symbiont being, Odan, is still alive.
Interesting.
Odan is the one who negotiated the last treaty, but the man everyone thought was his father was just another host body.
Good gracious.
Another host will be here in 40 hours.
He can survive another hour, maybe 2.
So what do we do?
Doctor, could a human host carry him?
I believe so,
Are you going to volunteer?
but I don't
Can I
have...
volunteer?
What?
There's been no precedent for a human host.
The risk is too great, Commander.
Weigh it against the prospect of war.
It's your choice, Will.
Let's get to it.
As long as he consents. Wow.
Pulse 130.
Oh no.
Hang on, Will.
We've got incorporation, Doctor.
I'm closing.
Brain waves are still irregular.
Well, I mean, this is new territory.
Blood pressure leveling off.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
You're going to be all right.
Are you you?
You look a little tired, Dr. Beverly.
Oh. Yeah, the way he said hello, that threw me off.
I know this must be disturbing, Governor. I have his skills, his thoughts, his memories.
Okay.
They will perceive you as a Starfleet officer.
Isn't there a way he can prove it?
It is your task to help them understand.
I will do what I can.
Mr. Ward,
Oh.
will you escort the ambassador to his quarters?
This is so interesting.
White cell count is elevated, but no sign of rejection. Cerebral blood flow looks normal.
This is going to be so awkward.
Don't go. We've got to talk about this.
I don't know what to say.
Nor do I.
It didn't seem to bother you to remain silent yesterday.
She's got a point.
Did you ever tell me that you were only a single being? Of course not. That was normal to you. Whoever I seem to be, I am Odan. I still love you.
I get where he's coming from, but still, I understand what she's going through.
The first man I ever loved unconditionally was named Stefan, and I would watch him as he would race down the field. He was so beautiful.
Oh, that's sweet.
Twin boys, Andrew and Alexander, and then later a little girl, Jennifer.
Really?
He came to adore me as much as I worshipped him. In my daydreams, at least. Stefan was 11 and I was 8.
Oh, I was about to say, wait a minute. You didn't mention this in that one episode.
There were so many things that made him special to me. Are they still here? Alive in Will Riker?
Of all people.
Someone I've known for years. A kind of brother.
Exactly. It's extremely awkward.
I wish he'd never come on this ship. You can't be open to love if you don't risk pain.
Yeah, and aren't you happy for the time y'all did spend together?
The first man I ever loved was my father. And he sang to me and kept me safe. What I wouldn't give to hear those songs again. But I can still feel his warmth and his love, as though he were here with me.
All right, Deanna. All right, the writing is getting better.
White cell count is elevated.
I promise you, Captain, they will never know that I'm ill.
Yeah, but we know you're ill.
May I present Kalen Tros of Alpha Moon and Lethal Bine of Beta Moon.
It was your aunt who represented Beta 30 years ago. Kalen Tros. Then you were a young man, bristling with passion and zeal. Your people needed peace to ensure their future.
Yeah, it's him.
They agreed to trade places for a week, to understand each other's situation with more informed eyes.
Oh, okay.
You, Kalen Tros, quelled a plot by a radical from your own moon who was attempting to assassinate the Beta delegate.
Oh, will you look at that?
Will you allow me to work with you?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And Alpha Moon?
I will consider it, but I must consult others.
You may confer with your people, but we must have your answer within 8 hours.
He's giving you a lot of time. Well, he held it together long enough.
I can only guess that he's suffering from classic rejection syndrome.
Like rejecting an organ from a transplant.
Medical school didn't exactly prepare me for situations like this.
That's understandable, girl.
I can give you something that should help with the pain. At least for a little while. No, please.
He doesn't understand.
The Alphan representative has agreed, however, reluctantly, to let you mediate the dispute.
Okay.
I have no doubt, however, that they will bolt if something goes wrong in the discussion.
And it's my job to see that nothing goes wrong.
For a moment, you sounded more like Will Riker.
Oh, good observation.
We have received information that the new host will arrive in 18 hours. Will you be all right until then?
The medication Dr. Beverly gave me has helped.
But for how long?
I thought I should see how you were doing.
I'll be fine. I've been preparing.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, the slow-moving camera. They're about to kiss.
Beverly, I want you.
Oh.
I'm not leaving.
I got nothing.
White count is back up. Temperature is elevated. I'll administer one now and hope that it will hold for an hour or so.
No, no more.
You look terrible.
Are the injections damaging to the host's body, Riker's body?
Yes. But at the end of today, regardless of the outcome, I must be removed from Riker's body.
That's fair.
Riker will not survive if I am not removed. Your word.
Very well.
All right, we gotta do what we gotta do.
I'll stand by with the medication just in case. The pain may become so intense that I'll have to.
I'm your friend, and I want you to know I'm here.
I'm here if you need me, if you need that rebound.
They've been in there for almost 6 hours.
Whoa, that's a long time.
I am receiving a message from the ship carrying the Trill host. They do not anticipate their arrival for another 9 hours.
What? What happened? Oh, no.
It was worth it.
They will not go to war.
Ensign, set a course to intercept with the Trill vessel. Prepare to go to warp 9.
Sir,
Yep.
it could take more than 2 hours to reach the vessel.
Better than the 9.
Will is going to be all right. His vital signs have stabilized and he's sleeping now.
Oh, good.
How is Odan?
I've placed him in stasis. He's fine for the moment. If Odan is to survive, he needs to be implanted in the new host as soon as he arrives. I'll wait here.
She knows what she's doing.
Is the Trill host here?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, that is unexpected.
I am Kariel. I am to become host to Odan.
There were no difficulties in assimilation.
Could we talk for a moment? My poor Beverly. I want to thank you for your standing by me.
You averted a war that would have cost many lives.
You sure did.
And yes, I am still Odan, and I still love you.
I am glad that you're all right.
But this is where we part ways.
We are not accustomed to these kinds of changes. I can't keep up. I can't live with that kind of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Perhaps someday our ability to love won't be so limited.
I like the way she said that.
Odan, I do love you. Please remember that.
Aww.
I will never forget you.
Well, that was different. Wow. At first I thought, oh, he's going to be the bad guy. No. I'm thinking, oh, I can't trust you. You got a little secret there. What's going on? And lo and behold, it's a host and symbiont relationship. I would never have guessed that in a million years. And I think that's one of the things I actually really enjoyed about the episode. I did not see that coming from a mile away. I will say, I appreciate Riker for stepping up to the plate and, in a way, taking one for the team. But I understood Beverly's dilemma. And I actually noticed they were kind of, everyone was saying his name different too. It was either Odan or Odon. So let's see, which one do I want to pick as I'm talking? We'll stick with Odan. From a species cultural standpoint, this is the norm. This is what we do. From the human perspective, yeah, it's your personality, it's your memories, it's everything that we've been through, but you literally look like my coworker. You look like my coworker, friend. And I'm just not feeling it. I'm really not. Well, I mean, eventually they did feel it at one point. But, I mean, I didn't blame Beverly at all for the way that she was feeling. I would have been conflicted too, honestly. And then seeing Odan's replacement host show up, I was not expecting a woman. I was not at all. I just thought, okay, we're going to have a man show up. This didn't cross my mind one bit. But it does show that it really doesn't matter because the memories are still going to be intact anyway. So I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, makes sense to me. Obviously, I want to see Beverly happy. I want to see her, find that love and have that companionship. But I don't know. We'll see. Plus, another thing that threw me off in this episode was when she was talking to Deanna and she was talking about the guy and the way he ran and come to find out she was a child. That threw me off so much because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to get even more backstory on Beverly. And she had children before Wesley? What happened? Nope. No. Completely threw me off. And I actually really enjoyed the conversation with her and Deanna. Because I think what I really enjoyed about this one, especially with their scene, is that Deanna showed a side of herself that wasn't all counselor. She was able to share her own personal experience, and I get it, because when I would talk to people and counsel them, or, they would tell what they were going through. I know some people can take you telling a story about your personal life as you're trying to take away from what they're feeling in that moment and trying to make it about you, but that's not the case. You're trying to make these connections and you're trying to get them to understand that I do see where you're coming from. I understand. This is my perspective on the situation. So I really liked that moment there with Deanna talking about her dad. That was actually really, really nice. I know that with her and her character, and again, I don't know if I've actually mentioned this in any of my videos. I feel like it goes without saying, but I'm just going to say it. It's not the actress's fault. It's not. It's just the way Deanna is portrayed, She took what she was given and made it work as best as she could. There's been some hits and there's been some misses, but this in particular I quite enjoyed. I liked how Captain Picard let Beverly know, I'm your friend, if you need anything, just all you gotta do is ask. Just a friendly little reminder. And I will say I do like the way Odan did his best to stay in control and help out these folks, because when they said that he was in there for 6 hours, I was really, really worried, Because here they are saying, you know, he only has like an hour and he's going to need more medication. And then all of a sudden he walks in looking like death itself. But fortunately, we were able to successfully transfer him over to the new host. And I do like the way the episode ended. You know, like, I'll never forget you, but we're going to go our separate ways. So I don't have an issue with how this episode ended at all. All right, guys, we're going to scoot into episode 24, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
I'm en route to the planet Ryza to attend an artificial intelligence seminar.
Ryza again.
Maybe a Spanish guitar. Perfect.
Ryza is climate controlled for optimum tourist comfort.
Is that right?
Yeah, we've been there.
Arrival at Ryza is scheduled for 0932 hours.
3 hours.
Take a nap.
You have 20 seconds to respond to each question. Level of difficulty will increase as you progress.
That sounds fun.
List the resonances of the subquantum states associated with transitional relativity in alphabetical order.
Dang!
Asymmetrical, inverted, stable.
Your time has expired.
This is the kind of stuff I love to do. Oh, absolutely not. Turn around.
Whoa! Enterprise, this is Shuttle 7. I've encountered a Romulan warbird.
Warning, shield failure.
Damn.
Dang it. Well, they won't know something's wrong for another, 3 hours?
The Enterprise has been ordered to accompany a special emissary from the Klingon High Council, where one of their colonies is fighting for independence.
We get the Klingons and the Romulans?
The governor of Krios has charged that the Federation is secretly aiding the rebels.
The Federation would never interfere in the internal affairs of the Empire. I will ask our Chief Security Officer, Lieutenant Worf, to make a report.
Captain.
I had a feeling he'd have an issue with it.
This matter clearly falls within his jurisdiction.
As you wish.
That's what we thought.
Hey!
What in the world are y'all about to do to him?
Welcome, Mr. LaForge. We've waited a long time to meet you.
Who's that next to you?
You are going to be of great help to us.
Huh. I wouldn't count on it.
What is that?
Good. Very good. Do not enjoy yourself too much on Ryza.
You don't even look like him.
I can feed him any image I choose. He will be unable to ignore it. It seems Commander LaForge, like many humans, has a low tolerance for watching others suffer.
That has to be our Vulcan spy. Or, well, Romulan spy, pretending to be a Vulcan ambassador.
Observe how a spring day on his native Earth affects him. Watch as I change the stimuli again.
I think we get it.
Once our work is done, LaForge will act normally, totally unaware of his conditioning. The utilization of his pre-existing neural implants makes our work impossible to detect.
Oh, that's why.
I will program him to perform a series of specific tests. We'll be able to verify his effectiveness. He is becoming accustomed to the horrors he is witnessing.
No.
We change horrors.
Oh, I hate this for him.
They might attack a freighter, but I doubt they would challenge a Federation starship.
Especially with the Federation furnishing them support.
Don't start.
Is it because I have no honor in your eyes that you expect me to be disloyal?
My apologies.
Captain Picard does not lie.
There are some members of the High Council who would thank you, Worf.
What do you mean?
For killing Duras.
My motives were personal, not political.
Yeah, very personal.
What matters is you acted on that day as a true Klingon.
Alrighty then.
So, I gotta shut the whole system down.
Oh, hey, O'Brien.
Where are we, Mr. LaForge?
Wait. Whoa.
I want you to kill him.
No. What? He can't do it.
Commander, did you understand my request? Now, what did I ask you to do?
Kill Chief O'Brien. Mind if I join you guys?
Sure.
It's not funny. All you see is O'Brien in the back with his leg up.
Prepare the equipment for another session.
Commander LaForge has rejoined the Enterprise from Ryza.
When I heard the Enterprise had been ordered to the Krios system, I thought I might be forced to endure another couple of weeks on Ryza.
Your actual intent was to emphasize that you did enjoy yourself.
Yes.
I see how that could be considered quite amusing.
I missed you, Data.
Our poor baby has been brainwashed.
I'm glad we got you back, Jordy. We're gonna need your help on this one.
Anything I can do.
All right, Deanna, what do you sense?
You're more relaxed than I've ever seen you.
He'll slip up.
Our sensors have detected a brief energy fluctuation in the E-band.
You better do a complete scan. Keep me posted.
Yes, sir.
I get the feeling that something special happened on this vacation.
Well, I did take second place in a chess tournament. And I walked a lot.
She thinks there's a lady.
Her name is Jonik.
Oh.
She's trying to gossip.
Better get ready for duty. Nice talking to you, counselor.
Do you now sense something's off?
Your medical supplies have been found in rebel strongholds. Are your weapons also freely available?
No, they are not.
Nice reflexes.
It does appear to be a Federation issue.
Looks can be deceiving.
I can assure you that a third party must have been involved. Governor, you speak as if we are enemies and not allies. And you speak the lies of a Tarkek.
Well, excuse us. Ooh.
Gentlemen.
Tell him again.
You must have Klingon blood in your veins.
No, we just study very well.
Governor, I will report to you as soon as the analysis of that weapon is complete.
Oh no.
I'll just go to my quarters and change. You sure? Don't think twice about it, Commander.
Are they targeting O'Brien specifically?
The efficiency reading on the discharge crystal is well above Starfleet specifications.
Okay.
94.1% efficiency.
Our most efficient discharge crystal typically fires with 86.5% efficiency.
Okay, so it's not from you guys.
The initial output spike is inverted. Then it's definitely not Starfleet issue. And there can't be that many systems that use the terahertz feeds. Who has the most to gain from a conflict between the Klingon Empire and the Federation?
The Romulans.
The Romulans. So the discharge crystal and the emission beam pattern both correspond to those you'd find in a Romulan disruptor.
Commander, you've done very well. I would thank you on behalf of the Empire.
I know I'm being very quiet, but I'm really trying to understand what Geordi has been brainwashed to do.
Reroute the power flow in the Cargo Bay 4 transporter through the auxiliary replicator system. Verify that all record of these modifications are being erased from each directory.
Covering all their tracks.
We intercepted the weapons you tried to transport to the surface. Do not insult us both by denying it.
Sensors confirm an unauthorized transporter beam at 11:23 hours.
How many people on board are capable of this, Jordy?
Geordi, Data.
Well, it might be possible to locate the point of origin by tracing power flows at the time of transport. Damn. Who could have pulled this off?
Poor Geordi. Come on, you can outsmart yourself.
There. That's not a replicator energy pattern.
Cargo Bay 4.
The force to warp. Security to Cargo Bay 4.
Perhaps the perpetrator reprogrammed the memory chips to erase any record.
And there is someone on board who isn't what he or she seems to be.
You're looking at him because of what he went through.
The isolinear chips were definitely altered.
Programmed to erase all operator commands once the transfer was complete.
Why don't we ever dust for fingerprints? Geordi's fingerprints are all over those chips.
Sensors have picked up another E-band emission.
Varg is not noted for his patience.
Assure him that we are doing everything possible. Advise him that if necessary, I will defend my ship.
Oh, absolutely.
May I suggest that you issue an invitation to Governor Varg to personally witness your ongoing investigation?
Oh, no. We're about to lose him, aren't we?
Come in, Mr. O'Ford.
How'd you know it was him?
Your captain and I will bring him to the cargo bay. I want you to kill him there in front of many witnesses. You will claim that you acted on behalf of Starfleet in support of Kryosian independence.
No. But this does add up technically because we know that Klingons and Romulans have technically been working together. Wow.
The force to O'Brien.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. I'm sorry to disturb you.
Yeah, that would have been a red flag for me.
Just can't seem to get any sleep.
Sit down. Let's take a look.
Oh, I hope she finds something.
Well, everybody goes through these occasional bouts of insomnia. There's probably nothing to worry about.
There's a lot to worry about.
A slight dilation of the blood vessels. It's nothing serious.
It's more than that.
All the same, it might be a good idea to have it examined when we get to Starbase 36 next month.
No, we don't have a month.
Governor Varg, thank you for coming.
Captain, I think the first thing the governor should see is the investigation underway in the cargo bay.
We have a known spy on board. And now we have unexplained signals on board. I think it's reasonable to assume that they're related somehow, don't you?
Yeah?
We need more than speculation, Mr. Data. We need to know who, what, where, when, and why.
And how.
The signal corresponds to a delta-compressed wavelength spectrum similar to human neural frequencies. A system designed to modify the electromagnetic spectrum and carry those messages directly to the human brain.
Come on, Mr. Data.
Perform a level 5 diagnostic on the shuttle's navigational and power systems.
The components specified are all within normal tolerances.
We gotta word this very differently.
The shuttle has been subjected to stress consistent with a tractor beam.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, Mr. Data, hurry up.
Can I do for you, Chief?
Could you take a look at the pattern buffers? Considering what's happened, I'm not sure the control system's reliable.
All right, that'll give us some time.
I am reading anomalous variations in the molecular structure of these memory chips. Compare these variations with established Romulan replication patterns.
There you go, Data.
Patterns are identical.
Run.
Data to LaForge. Report, please. Jordy.
You need to get to where he is.
Cargo Bay 4.
Data to Lieutenant Worf. Take Commander LaForge into custody immediately.
Sir.
Do it!
One minute.
No, y'all know.
Mr. Worf, get him out of here.
Now the Federation would murder me to achieve its aims.
Oh, hush up.
I've been able to determine that Commander LaForge was abducted by Romulans en route to Risa, a process referred to historically, and somewhat inaccurately, as brainwashing.
There you go.
The Romulans have always wanted to destroy the alliance between the Federation and the Klingons.
That is not possible. The signals had to be transmitted within close proximity to the visor.
Exactly.
You suggesting that there was a Romulan accomplice in close proximity to Mr. LaForge when he was receiving the signals?
You're in the room with him.
The only two people who were with Commander LaForge all 3 times the transmission was recorded: Captain Picard and Ambassador Kell.
Well, we know who that is.
I will not submit to being searched by you or anyone else on this ship.
We will take the ambassador with us and search him ourselves.
I mean, okay, sure.
I believe it to be in all our best interest if I remain aboard. I formally request asylum.
Wow, look at that.
I will certainly grant you asylum when you have been absolved of this crime.
There you go.
But I remember everything.
Tell me everything you remember about the shuttlecraft trip after you left the Enterprise.
You were doing trivia. You were drinking a little something.
And when you saw the Romulan ship, did you try and call for help?
No, the first thing I did...
Yes, you did.
Wait a minute, that...
It'll take time, Geordi. A long time. But we will reconstruct your memory together.
It's okay.
I'm just not sure.
And that's completely understandable.
Believe it or not, that's a good sign. A beginning. There was a Romulan ship, and the first thing you did was...
Poor thing. I am going to put this episode above episode 23 personally. I love how they explored the concept of brainwashing and what it does to the individual. I'm not too sure what's going to become of this in later episodes. Are we going to continue to come back to this? Is it something that we never come back to? Y'all know how shows tend to do that sometimes. But I don't know. The Next Generation, to me, does a really good job at least addressing what the characters have been through in the past. So maybe it'll come up in a conversation. I'm not entirely too sure yet. My heart really went out to Geordi, especially right there at the end where he's really struggling to put all the pieces together and figure out, well, yeah, what did happen once the warbird showed up And again, my heart goes out to him, and I really hope that he gets the help that he needs, because this was very, very traumatic. I didn't want him to go through with it. I wanted Worf to stop him in time from even firing the phaser. I will say though, the one thing about that scene that kind of irked me just a little bit was the fact that Data was telling Worf to take Geordi into custody, and Worf was like acting all confused. As head of security, I would think, regardless of who it is, you would move quickly. I get that everyone's cool with each other, they play poker, I understand, but in a situation like this, you gotta move quickly. But that's just my personal opinion. I know that the Klingons tried to stop him. I get it, but you know, that's just how I felt in that moment. Not me forgetting for a split second there that some of the Klingons are in cahoots with the Romulans. Not me just sitting here just completely forgetting. It adds up with everything that we've been seeing so far. Again, I enjoy the Klingons. I enjoy seeing the Romulans. And the fact that I got them both in one episode here, I'm just very, very happy about it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with all of this stuff that's been going on, especially with the Romulan Empire. I'm very intrigued by these relationships and what everybody wants in the end for them. So sorry if my voice sounds a little scratchy there for a moment. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just very intrigued about where all of this is going to go. And it does hurt knowing that Geordi went through this experience. Great job on Mr. Data's part. I knew he was going to figure it out. And the fact that he was able to put all of this together, and he realized that only 2 people were with him whenever this signal came through. And it's like, well, obviously Captain Picard wasn't doing it. And the fact that this guy decided to ask for asylum, I'm just like, guilty, guilty, guilty as charged. And I loved Captain Picard's response. He was just like, yeah, absolutely. Once you're found innocent. Until then, bye. I love that. All right, YouTube family, that's another 2 down, and literally 2 more. 2 more for season 4. And I was telling my Patreon folks that I noticed that the last episode of this season is a part 1 episode. So like we saw with season 3 going into season 4, the goal is for there to not be a significant gap between me finishing season 4 and going into season 5. Yeah, y'all are probably going to end up getting the start of season 5 a little bit earlier, because anytime I see like a part 1 and going into a part 2, I'm just like, okay, we're just gonna hop right on in and continue. I don't want to wait too long. So just wanted to give y'all that quick little update. So if you watch this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys know whenever I upload. I appreciate all the support over here on the channel, and I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.